Hello and welcome to Gigi's Baking World. Today I'm going to be making a really delicious winter cake, and it's going to be a hot chocolate cake. Here are the ingredients you will need. I have this gluten-free cake mix and 1 cup of water, a little bit more, but that's okay because I might need extra. And then I have coconut oil, some butter, and I got to get the eggs out. I have these eggs, and all you'll need is 3 of them. I used it according to the box, and this thing won't close. Okay, there we go. Now, I have a few things for decorating. I have some marshmallows. For the extra marshmallows, the classic hot chocolate. Vanilla frosting to obviously stick that on, and it's also used as like the whipped cream. And then I'm going to have this candy cane, and I'm going to use it to put on top, and I will have to crush it, so I will need the rolling pin. I wish I had the little hammer thing, but don't, so I'm just going to use this. I will also be needing this spreading spoon to spread out the frosting like on the box. Also, a large mixing tool. I'm using a large spoon. Whoops. And obviously, I'll be needing a pan to put in the oven and make sure it is oven safe. And the first thing you do is wash your hands. I already did that, but you probably will need to wash your hands through the process. So I also have some butter that is softened, almost melted, but that's okay because you can always refrigerate it while we're making everything else. So I'm going to take the box and I'll read all the instructions and I'll start. First, I'm going to set the oven, and I'm going to do that for 350. Next, I'm going to use my coconut oil and some paper towels that I have in the background here to go ahead and make the pan non-stick. So I'm going to take my napkin or paper towel, whichever one you have. I have my paper towel. Open the coconut oil, spread it around in the coconut oil, and I'm just going to go ahead and spread it around everywhere, especially the bottom. It said don't do the top on the instructions, but just so I don't get it stuck everywhere. And I also have extra. I will put tiny bits on the edges right here. And when that's done, I'll be right back. The next thing that I did not mention that I needed was a mixing bowl. So I'm going to need that, and I'm going to get everything that I need right now. As well as my spoon, I will need a whisk to beat it. I have my cake mix. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, I grab my eggs and my mix and my water. I'm going to let the butter kind of get refrigerated a little bit. And I have some chocolate chips I'm going to add to the mix. And since this is a hot chocolate mix, I want it to melt down a little bit, so it's more like a hot chocolate. And I also have my other ingredients in the back, but I will have to get started on this, so I'm gonna kind of do it quickly. Okay, I measured about 1/3 of M&Ms. And they're so delicious. Okay. So now I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put my cake mix in. Water. Eggs. Make sure you don't get shells in. And your butter. And for my addition, chocolate chips. Let's go. And just for good luck, I'm going to sprinkle in some more. I'm thinking another place for that. You can see everything's in there. And now I have to beat it. First, I gotta smash down the butter. Phew. And make sure you don't overmix it. Now I have my cake plate, and I'm going to spread it out onto this pan. And make sure you try your best to get all the butter clumps out, which is what I did. I made sure I at least tried to smush it in there. But since you can't mix it up too much, so this is going to be a little hard, but I'm going to do it as best as I can. So I'm going to back this up. I'm going to take my pan and I'm going to place it on there. I'm spreading it. I'm going to try and get everything in there, and I will be just right back. Now that it's all in there, I'm going to grab an oven mitt and very carefully place it in the oven. I'm going to set my timer, and that's all. Let's go. Now I'm going to put on a timer, and be careful because it is hot. I'm going to bake it for about 43 minutes. Oh, sorry. $350, sorry. And then I'm going to set the timer. Now I'm going to take my candy cane. I'm going to take off the packaging all around. It doesn't matter if it's already in pieces, as long as the packaging as long as it's still good and like ready to go and it's not dirty. I've got to take all the packages off. Okay, since that was beeping, I've got to Just put all the pieces in there. And now, just gonna put it all in there, and I'll be right back. Okay, after that, I've zipped it up as tight as I could. And I'm just gonna after you crush it, that's when you want to know if you add more candy cane or you just leave it. And I believe I'll have to add more, so let me go find another one. And if you really want to add more of a different flavor, it might kind of clash. But if you really don't care, go along with it. Eat it with your cake. But my next thing is to open up this vanilla frosting, which is quite simple. All you gotta do is take off the foil wrapping and throw it away. But make it quick. I have my marshmallows ready, frosting ready, and my candy canes ready. I also have my spoon, and I'm cleaning up, and so I will be back when everything is done and ready. Okay, there's only 24 minutes left on the clock. I'll make a second video when everything is complete. Or I will wait 23 minutes.